The room fell silent as Professor Zeldhar's arm hit the floor with a sickening crunch. No one moved. No one breathed. The human girl didn't even look up from her datapad. "Oh," she said casually, "I thought that was part of the lesson." The other students, four-armed, scaled, feathered, and tentacled, stared in pure disbelief. Yuna was the only human at the Intergalactic University of Hartoon, a place where species from hundreds of planets gathered to study diplomacy, biology, physics, and war. Humans were considered a joke here. Fragile. Soft. Slow. The only reason they let her in was as an academic curiosity. But from the moment she stepped on campus, Yuna broke expectations like dry sticks. "Earth girls are built different," she once shrugged. The class was Advanced Combat Theory, taught by Professor Zeldhar, a battle-hardened Tharnian who'd fought in 37 galactic wars and could snap bones like toothpicks. He had no patience for humans. "Your species barely survived its own planet," he sneered during the first lecture. "This course is for warriors, not tourists." Yuna just smiled, sipping her orange juice. "You want war stories," she said. "Try walking alone in Detroit after dark." One day, Zeldhar made a mistake. He challenged his students to attempt a move against him in a live demonstration. A feathered wreck tried. Broken wing. A stone-skinned Volnari tried. Fractured spine. Then he turned to Yuna. "Let's see what the Deathworlder can do." She was sitting cross-legged on the floor, still finishing her lunch. "Nah," she said, "I'm comfy." The professor laughed. "Afraid to be embarrassed?" She yawned. "No. Afraid you will be." He stepped closer, massive and armored in natural exoskeleton. He leaned down to mock her. "Do it," he hissed. "Try something." Yuna didn't move from her spot. She reached up lazily, grabbed his wrist, twisted, and the crack echoed like thunder. The professor dropped with a roar, clutching his shattered arm. Everyone froze. "I barely used pressure," Yuna said, brushing crumbs from her lap. "Maybe stop skipping Tendon Day." Shock rippled through the class. The mighty Zeldhar, broken by a seated human girl. Impossible. But there it was. "That wasn't even a real move," Yuna said. "That's just what my aunt taught me when a guy got weird at a bus stop." The alien students began whispering. "Are all humans like this?" one asked. "She didn't even stand," another whispered. Yuna finally looked up, her gaze calm and bored. "This is why we don't get invaded twice." Later that day, the video went viral across the university net. Millions watched the clip of Yuna calmly breaking an arm like it was cardboard. Memes exploded. Someone dubbed in dramatic music. The university council called an emergency meeting. "Do we still consider humans low threat?" one official asked. "We considered them emotionally unstable," another added. "Not physically dangerous." "She didn't even try," someone whispered. "Imagine if she tried." The professor recovered, humiliated but wiser. He returned to class wearing a cast and a much more respectful tone. "Sometimes, the most dangerous weapon," he admitted, "is the one that doesn't look like one." Yuna gave him a thumbs up. "You're learning," she said. Gold star. From that day on, no one mocked her species. Students watched their words. Professors chose their phrasing carefully. Even the Volnari war clans sent her respectful messages. Earth was no longer seen as a primitive mudball, it was the planet that raised her. And the girl who snapped a warrior's arm while sitting down? She just kept sipping juice.